Hello, my darlings. Welcome back to another episode of Witch Weekly. I am humbled, as always, for our time together and that you choose to join me here every week. If you, in fact, choose to join me here every week, or if you just make it a little infrequent, either way, I'm grateful for it all. And I'm so grateful that I get to share my magic and my education and my enthusiasm with all of you. It seriously brings me fucking joy. So thank you, truly. Thank you. Life is wild. Life is weird. And to those of you who tuned in last week, right after my show, I was on so those of you who tuned in last week, after my show, I was on the Silver Lake Priestess podcast with the stunning, I repeat, stunning Jamie Black. If you haven't yet got to take a watch and a listen, it was so much fun and she is so fabulous. So please do. I'll put links to her account and ways to watch in the description. Check it out and give her some love and just scope out our conversation. And yesterday, I was supposed to have a pop-up spell shop on Cookman Ave here in Asbury Park, but Mother Nature had other plans. So what are we to do but to just go with the flow? And my loves, you shall have another opportunity to catch me. I'm going to be there 2 Sundays in a row, June 20th and 27th. I'll be there from 12 to 5. So you have not 1 but 2 opportunities to catch me if you are in the tri-state area or looking to make a trip. And I will, of course, keep you posted. Let me just check my notes here. So, all right, on to the astro alchemy and the tarot healing. And as far as the stars go, we're still swimming in eclipse season. And now Mercury and Saturn are both retrograde. Things can, and I say can in capital letters, seem to be out of character, a tad off kilter, slightly off, but they don't have, in capital letters, have to be that way. I see so much on social media and so many people talking about how this is going to wreck our lives and it's going to be terrible and don't do anything and things are so fucked up, etc., 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 etc. Honestly, it is all about perspective and utilization. Perspective, utilization. How are you choosing to access this time and space and energy? That is how it is going to play out for you. You have more control than you give yourself credit for, my loves. We are always looking for external reasons or external places for blame when we just have to turn it inward and do some introspection. And that is what retrogrades are really important and really magical for. It is this opportunity to go over the details and really just analyze the process. Don't make any rash decisions. Check your work, darlings. Check your work. And check your work again. And check your work again. Just, you know what? Maybe skim that email before you send it. Don't drunk text. Don't sign any contracts without reading the fine print. You know, don't, just be smart. Be smart. So let's pull some tarot. Let's see how we can utilize this energy. There's a lot of opportunity for growth. We think about these really intense astrological events as detriments or catastrophes, when if you can learn to be with yourself, if you can learn to analyze the energy, you can utilize it for really potent growth and change. And it doesn't have to be this terrifying thing. So let's see what the tarot says. Let's see what the energy is speaking. Finally, we have a beautiful day here on this Memorial Day weekend. It is Monday, May 31st. May fucking 31st. I'm just gonna keep saying how I think the days and times and months and all that stuff is passing so fucking quickly. All right, one more shuffle. Shut up, Lauren. Just pull some fucking tarot. See what we're doing. You shuffle too much. Whatever. I think I care. I do care. Ooh. 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 All right. Okay. So we are creeping closer to Cancer season. Creeping closer to Cancer. I did not do that alliteration on purpose, but it happened. And we've got 2 Cups cards. We've got the Page of Cups and the 9 of Cups. 2 really marvelous cards. And we have the Chariot. And I am in a Chariot year. So I did a video way back. And I don't know if I re-recorded it for YouTube or here. I have to go back over. But I did a tarot birth card episode where I showed you how you can calculate your tarot birth card. And then you can also calculate the card that you're working with this year. So I'm working in the Tower year, which is a 16. And then if you reduce that down, that is a 7, which is the Chariot. And the Chariot is all about a quest, a journey, an adventure, this movement, this progression, this growth, this change, this path, right? And when it's flanked on both sides by these beautiful cup cards, the Page of Cups, this naivete, wonderment of creation. There's a fish in a fucking cup in the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups is gazing at it with this air of amazement, of wonder, of creation, of making something, of cultivation, of imagination, right? And the 9 of Cups, the 9s are always about this, you're almost there. You're so fucking close. Just keep going. And it's this sense of emotional fulfillment, accomplishment, support, and it fills you, it engulfs you, it surrounds you, it allows you to surrender to the wonderment. So this week, how can you surrender into the awe of your everyday life? How can you let go of your preconceived notions of how things are supposed to be, or how they are meant to be, or what you're supposed to be doing, or where you should be, or what you're doing? And how can you just surrender to the here and now, to the journey, to the path, to the awe, to the appreciation of where you are, of who you are, of what you are? All of the pieces of your guts are so beautiful. I want to cry because I'm so inspired and I feel so empowered by this reading of the personal power and motivation of this reading. This just smells of citrine. So if you have some citrine, work with it this week. And I think I'm going to go forward with that. Whatever tarot, whatever the reading comes up with, I'm going to suggest a crystal to work with for the week. Whatever it smells like or whatever it feels like. This just smells like citrine. Doesn't smell like Teen Spirit. It smells like citrine. I love you all so fucking much. I hope you're all well. Thank you. I adore you. I can't wait to see some of you in person. If you want to work with me one-on-one, you know how to find me. My website link is in my IG profile. It's on my Facebook page. And you can DM me, you can PM me, you can email me. I have custom bags available. I have all the things. So just contact a witch and support your friendly neighborhood witch. And if you'd like to and you enjoy these weekly videos, you can drop me a tip on Venmo or PayPal. Venmo, I am Lauren DeFont. And on PayPal, there's a link in my profile. Thank you. I love you. Stay wild and stay absolutely weird, my darlings. Mwah.